Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard here to review the film The Midnight Special for you. And this is a movie they didn't show to critics, or a lot of critics. At least in my market in Vegas, they didn't show this movie. And that doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad thing. But it was from Warner Brothers, so it was from a big studio. And there was a lot of buzz on this movie too. I think it was a favorite. Was it a big buzz at Sundance? I think it was an audience favorite at Sundance this year. And it's also from director Jeff Nichols, who, and it was so weird, I was coming here to tape this review today, and he did Mud, and the disc was just sitting out over on my shelf there, and it's been there for a few months. I'm like, wow, so he directed this, and they call him the next Spielberg. He's trying to create this mood in his films, kind of like concentrate on Spielberg's kind of style. So I've seen that a lot, especially in this version, in the Midnight Special. And to set the movie up, we have this ranch, this cult that has this boy that has some sort of powers, and it's kept vague on what he can do or what his origin is or where he came from. The movie basically is like a chase film, and so you have his father played by Michael Shannon and his buddy Joel Edgerton, who's trying to get him to a specific coordinate. It was almost like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Remember when Roy Leary had to get to Devil's Tower, Wyoming, because that's where everything was going to happen? So we don't know what exactly is with this kid. We don't know if he's got, he's a mutant. We don't know if he's an alien. We don't know if he's, if it's all phony. We don't know so much his backstory, what's going on. All we know is we're dropped in the middle of this chase that's happening where these guys are trying to get this boy to this destination. And we have the federal government, of course, the good guys are after him too. So we have Adam Driver, who's a systems specialist, who's really doesn't know what he's doing. He tries to figure out what this boy is interpreting all this government classifications and all this technology and all this information. So he's on the run with them, but he plays a good guy. He's a nerdy guy. He's not overbearing like the FBI or any of these other people. Man, I hate when that happens. My camera died right in the middle of my review. It drives me crazy. So anyway, we have Michael Shannon, Joel Edgerton, and Kirsten Dunst all trying to get this boy and I always get his name, Jaden Liederhader, trying to get him to this destination, and we have the federal government chasing him too. So the movie is beautifully shot. It's got great mood. It's got some really great special effects, but the movie is vague. And I think Jeff Nichols, reading other reviews and reading what Jeff Nichols says, the director, about this film, he wants it that way. So a lot of people want to be spoon-fed their movies, beginning, middle, and end, and Midnight Special leaves a lot of things open to interpretation. It leaves a lot of things open for, what's going on. It leaves out big plot holes, and you can't figure out if it's on purpose or you have to make your own conclusions. So I'm really torn with this film. I love the style of it. I just think that we have some of the biggest actors in this. I mean, look at this. Michael Shannon, Joel Edgerton, Adam Driver, Kirsten Dunst. Really an astounding cast, but I just don't think they're utilized that much in this movie. It's almost, you could use almost unknowns or C players, B players, and the movie would be just as effective. But you have these big talents in this movie, and I was just expecting more from it. So it's really, I don't want to give any spoilers away of exactly what's going on with this kid and what's happening in the movie. I couldn't even give you spoilers because, the movie's inconclusive. You make your own judgment call. So I thought the movie's just beautifully photographed. It's haunting. It's chilling. But I don't know. I just didn't leave satisfied for some reason. I don't know what it is. So I'm kind of mixed on this film. I really am. I love Michael Shannon. I am such a huge fan of his. I mean, I could watch him in anything. So yeah, it's just this was a head scratcher. I took a friend. I had to go pay for this movie. I'm starting to pay for movies now just so I can give you reviews here on YouTube. But I paid for this, and I was just really came out confused and angry, and I don't know what it is. This movie really rubbed me the right way and the wrong way. So I'd love to know what you think too. So if you've seen Midnight Special, please comment below. I'd love to know what you think, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm Jeffrey K. Howard. First of all, visit my website, vegasfilmcritic.com, for more reviews and interviews, my podcast on iTunes, and also comment below, share, subscribe, thumbs up. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard from Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.